Yes, yes. Boy, I gotta leave this old place. I mean early. Well, all right, back to me.
I began thinking about this project, and about what topic in engineering interested me, in a very broad manner. I had no personal background in engineering to influence my likes or dislikes. I did have a hobby, learning to operate different software. I would download a trial version, learn how to use it by watching YouTube videos and reading online tutorials. So I did have faith that there was a community to help people learn different aspects of engineering. And of course, like software, engineering has tons of online resources. Perhaps it was the pink hair, but Lemore Freed or Lady Ada caught my eye first. As I paged through her Adafruit website, I learned more about the Make movement. Hackerspaces, free online tutorials, maker fairs, online show and tells, patches celebrating achievements, and so much more. So I decided my project would be about the new-to-me Make movement. It seemed like a pretty straightforward plan at the time. I really liked what I saw. But sometimes what seems straightforward can, upon closer inspection, prove a lot more complicated. It wound up more about open source, well, everything. I spent the first day immersed in various tutorials and videos talking about, everything. Things I'd just never imagined cobbled together from everyday items. I'd always been a fan of open source software, mainly because I was limited on funding. So Arduino and other similar devices running on shared software, powering creations designed and performing functions desired by the people who made and owned them, it blew me away. I knew people made things. I knew people made things they needed. My first Harley was a 1981 cast iron Sportster. I understand they need to make tools. Some of the best specialty tools I own are made from old parts. But to see it on this scale, and all of these designs shared freely among a community of people who wanted nothing more than to make something better, like I said, it blew me away. The idea that bad could come of this did not come until later. That night, as I relaxed, trying to fall asleep, one thing kept coming back. Part of an interview with Lady Ada where she said,
somebody else who has a factory can come to me and say, hey, we really like your design for the solar charger that you have, or this power monitoring system with the Tweetawatt. And this did happen. We designed an open source power monitoring system for homes that uses Twitter to publish power usage. And all these companies came to us and said, hey, that's so cool that you gave it up for free because I have a company and I want to manufacture that, but I didn't want to have to pay an engineer. But you did it for free. So I'm just going to take your stuff and I'm going to manufacture it.
And that worried me. I started thinking, open source hardware would allow companies to take advantage. A company could, in theory, produce nothing but freely obtained designs. And this is true. But that's not always a bad thing. Free design promotes competition. I suppose I got caught up thinking about income loss to the inventor. Instead, I should have been thinking about how much competition lowers costs. Companies that produce open source hardware are uniquely challenged to produce desired quality at the lowest cost possible. So yes, someone else will make money on your invention. But if it is popular or useful, someone else will find a cheaper way to produce it. The more popular or useful the item, the more the competition. And when you need a component from it for something new, or a science fair project gets built making it even better, or changing it around for a completely different use, we learn more. And I suppose there will be good and bad still to come, but for now, I'm a supporter of helping the world learn. The Romans left roads and aqueducts, among other things, that the locals didn't know how to fix, let alone build. So people scavenged the tech that they couldn't repair. The raw materials were more important to them. Imagine if knowledge was as easily shared then as it is today. But don't linger on the past. We need to learn from it, not dwell on it. Look to the future. Build the future.
be bad no more. I said I declare I ain't gonna be bad no more. When I leave this town, baby, I'm gonna creep on your door. Look at you, darling.